So did there come a time where the Hamiltons left and CMB took over Lafayette Gardens?
Yes, it did.
When did that happen, more or less?
In the beginning of the summer of 1992.
So, around the time you told us about the shooting of Stack.
Yes.
Around that time, where were you sleeping?
I was sleeping at 433 Lafayette.
Did there ever come a point where you stayed with World?
Yes, there was.
When I say that, were you in his apartment at 325 Classen Avenue?
Yes, I was.
Did you know where World kept the money that CMB was making?
Yes, I did learn.
Where was he keeping it?
It was in the safe.
Where was the safe?
It was at his closet.
In the apartment?
Yes, it was.
Did there come a point where you learned anything about the amount of money that the CMB was making?
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
We was making a lot.
Did there come a point where you saw anything in the safe that World had in his apartment?
Yes.
Can you tell the jury about that?
We had a discussion about money and cars and, blowing up and getting money, and I looked inside He told me he was going to buy some cars. He was going to buy some cars. And I asked him, "When are you going to buy some cars?" He was like, "Oh, we're going to get cars soon." And I said, "We're not going to get money for cars. We're not getting no money." And he said, "Yes, we are." And he showed me the safe, and he showed me inside the safe. And there was a lot of money in the safe.
At this point, how old were you?
I was 19.
And had you ever had a car before?
No, I hadn't.
And when you say a lot of money, what did that look like?
10? 20,000?
Did there come a point that you ever saw World buy a car?
Yes, I did.
Can you tell us about that?
About a week or two after he showed me the money, we went and bought an Acura Legend.
Do you know how much he paid for it?
No, I don't.
In terms of whose car that was money that was being made from the drugs that were being sold in Lafayette Gardens?
Yes, it was.
And the car, whose car was that?
That was World Car.
Were you allowed to use that car?
Yes, I was.
And were other members of CMB allowed to use that car sometimes?
Yes.
And in terms of getting paid around this time, did you yourself, your own payments, did anything change?
No, it didn't.
Did there come a point where you realized how much money you were making as opposed to the group was making?
Yes.
What was that?
A little.
Can you explain what you mean?
We were making 30 after 100, so we was making $30 after $100.
All right. So did there come a point where you again decided to go out of town?
Yes, it was.
Why did you decide to do that?
Because I wasn't making a lot of money.
Where did you end up going?
Pittsburgh.
Who did you go with?
My cousins. My family.
When you were how long did you end up staying out of town in Pittsburgh?
It was the summer of 92, so I stayed, I think, about 2 months.
You told us a little bit about your use of guns. Did the CMB have guns?
Yes, we did.
What kind of guns did the CMB have?
Different. Wednesday. We had different guns.
Can you tell us about some of them?
Yeah, we had Tech 9s, Max, .9 millimeters, .38s.
Where did you all keep those guns?
In different apartments.
In the apartments you already told us about, or were there other ones?
In the apartments that I told you about.
Now, we spoke about a number of stash houses that you described. What about World's house, the one that you said you saw the safe in? Did the CMB keep any drugs or weapons in that house?
We kept guns there.
Where were they kept?
In the safe or in his room.
Who had access to that safe in the room?
Hisself. Him.
Now, you said that you had a gun. Did you ever share your gun with other CMB members?
Yes, I did.
And in the summer of 1992, did there come a point that you used your weapon to commit a robbery?
Yes, I did.
Who were you with?
eBay.
What happened?
Oh, we robbed a dice game.
Can you tell us about it?
Yes. We was told that there was a big dice game on Stuyvesant Avenue, and we rode over there on our bikes, pedal bikes, and we robbed it.
What did you rob it of?
Money, jewelry.
And you said you had a weapon. What did you do with the weapon?
I kept the weapon.
What did you do while you were robbing the people at the dice game with a weapon?
I brandished it. I showed it. I let it be known it was a robbery.
What about eBay?
He did the same.
Can you tell us what the word beef means?
It's like tension, war.
Did the Cash Money Brothers have beefs with anyone around the summer of 1992? Or in or around 1992?
Yes, we did.
Did those beefs lead to violence?
Yes, it did.
And did there come a time that you shot somebody because of the beef?
Yes.
Tell us about that. When was that?
That was February 9th, 1992.
And what happened?
A friend of mine was shot. Him and his girlfriend at a party.
Could you tell us who it was?
Yeah, Peter Rabbit and Wendy.
And in terms of Wendy, was she affiliated with anybody else in the Cash Money Brothers?
Yes, that was Boo's girlfriend.
Right. And so, after Wendy and Peter Robert were shot, what happened?
I was at another party, and I was told that they was shot. I went back to the party that they were shot at to look for the guys that had shot them.
Before that happened, when you heard about them being shot, where were you?
I was at a party in 433.
In Lafayette Gardens?
Yes.
Who were you with?
My cousin, my brother, and World.
And when you say you heard it, did people come and tell you about it?
Yes.
Who were those people?
Fruitquan and Ron K.
So when you say that you went back, did you go alone or with another person?
I went back with a lot of people.
Who did you go back with?
Wayno, Ron K, Fruitquan, and Boo.
Did you take anything with you?
Yes, I did.
What did you take?
I took a gun with me.
And did anybody else take a gun with them?
Yes.
Who?
Everybody.
Did there come a point where you provided anyone with a gun in order to go find the people that shot your friends?
Yes, I did.
Who did you provide a gun to?
To Fruitquan.
Why did you give him that gun?
Because he wanted to use my gun.
Why did you give it to him?
I gave it to him because he asked me for it, and because he was my Cash Money brother.
What happened after you all went back looking for the people that shot Boo's girlfriend and Peter Rabbit?
Excuse me, I don't understand the question.
What happened after you went back looking for the people that shot Boo's girlfriend, Wendy, and Peter Rabbit?
We shot them.
Can you tell us about that?
We went back to the party looking for them, and we didn't see them. And then we went to the area where they was from, and we walked in the building, and we saw them, and we shot them.
Do you know whether or not at the time that you shot, if you hit anybody?
Yes, I know that I hit someone.
Do you know what happened to that person?
Yes, I do.
What happened?
He died.
When did you learn that the person you had shot that day in 1992 had died?
In 2006.
All right, we're going to come back to that. But I want to first ask you something about Fruitquan Bailey. You told us that that was a member of the Cash Money Brothers as well. Did there come a point that he killed somebody?
Yes, he did.
Who did he kill? Who was that?
He killed his girlfriend's sister,
And could you tell us what his girlfriend's name?
Keisha.
And her sister's name?
Sean.
Do you know when that happened?
The summer of 1992. The beginning of the summer.
All right. And at the time after that happened, did you learn about World's reaction?
Yes,
How did you learn about it?
I was with him. We was in Brownsville. We was riding around in a car, and we got a beep from off the beeper, so we called back. We found out that Fruitquan had shot the girl.
And what was World's reaction to that?
He was upset. He was angry.
Where did this happen that Fruitquan Bailey shot a girl?
On DeKalb Avenue in Lafayette Gardens.
When something like that happened in Lafayette Gardens, how was that for business?
It's terrible for business.
Why?
Because it's going to bring a lot of police.
Was Fruitquan Bailey initially arrested?
No, he wasn't.
Do you know where he went after he shot and killed Sean?
Yes, I do.
Where?
He went to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
How was that arranged?
He was sent down there.
By whom?
By World.
Why did World send him down to Harrisburg?
Because he was on the run.
So why would World facilitate him going down to Harrisburg?
Get him out of the area, because not only was he hot, but police was looking for him. But he sent him down there because he's CMB.
Do you know if were there any witnesses to Fruquan Bailey's murder of Sean?
Yes, I do.
Who were some of the witnesses, if you know?
Her sister and her friend Teresa.
Did you know Teresa?
Yes, I did.
Do you know her full name?
Teresa Gregory.
How did you know her?
I went to school with her. I grew up with her.
In terms of testifying at a trial, what was World's attitude towards somebody who was testifying at a trial against someone in the CMB?
It was something you shouldn't do, something you couldn't do, something you better not do.
And did there come a point when you learned anything that happened to Teresa Gregory?
Yes.
What happened to her?
She was shot.
By whom?
I don't remember.
At that point, were you still tight with the CMB? When I say tight, I mean close.
Kind of. No.
Why not?
I was shot later on that summer.
Do you do something to cause you to have a change in your relationship with the Cash Money brothers?
Yes.
So what did you do?
I told someone that was shot that shot me.
Who was that person?
A guy named Rab.
Rab, R-A-B.
Yes.
And who was Rab?
He was like an older guy from a rival crew.
Where was his crew?
It was on Grand Avenue.
Before we move on, I'm going to show you what's already in evidence as Government Exhibit 37. Who is that?
That's Teresa Gregory.
And Government Exhibit 43?
That's Rab.
Prior to you getting shot, which we're going to speak about in a moment, did there come a point where you witnessed a person named Fonzo shoot somebody else?
Yes.
Who was Fonzo?
He was a CMB member. He was a young guy, 14, 15 years old, he had dreamed of being a drug dealer.
What happened on the date? When did he shoot somebody that you saw?
He was hanging out with us most of that day, and me and him walked up on eBay having a fight with somebody.
What was the fight about?
The fight was about the sale of a controlled substance, a narcotic crack cocaine on the strip. He had a fight with another person.
First of all, what year did this happen?
1992.
And you said that you're in the strip, so that's in the middle of Lafayette Gardens that we saw?
Yes, it is.
So when you say they had a fight, eBay and this other person, was that a verbal fight or a physical fight?
It was a physical fight.
What happened next?
Me and the person that he was fighting, his brother, we broke the fight up.
What happened next?
Words was exchanged, and they said roughly, like, "You guys aren't the only guys with guns."
Who said that?
The person who eBay was fighting, his brother.
So why don't you give some names so we can be clear? Who was eBay fighting?
Oh, Dub.
And it was Dub's brother?
Yes.
Who is that?
Wilbert.
When you say that this person said you're not the only person that has guns, that's Wilbert?
Yes.
What happened after he said that?
Fonzo shot him.
Do you know where Fonzo got the gun that he used to shoot Wilbert? Do you know where he got it from?
No, I don't.
What happened after you saw that shooting?
Say that again?
First of all, did Wilbert survive?
No, he didn't.
He died?
Yes, he did.
As a result of that shooting?
Yes, he did.
And what happened to Fonzo? Did he stay in Lafayette Gardens?
No, he didn't.
Where did he go?
He ran and he was sent down to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
By whom?
By World.
So when you say Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, that's the same place eBay sent Fruquan after he killed Sean?
Yes.
And around the same time?
Yes.
So around that time you said that you were shot?
Yes. I was shot later that summer.
Can you tell us about that?
I got into an altercation with a guy, and we had a fight, and
What was the name of that guy?
his name is Nookie.
And in terms of Nookie, did he have a relationship with Rab?
Yes, he did.
What was his relationship with Rab?
They were cool. That's his friend.
They were both from Grand Avenue?
Yes.
What happened after you got into a fight with Nookie?
Well, I went and got Peter Rabbit, and we got on our bike, and we went down to Grand Avenue and looked for Nookie.
What happened after you got to Grand Avenue?
There was a lot of people out there, males and females, so I jumped off the bike and he ran. So I jumped back on the bike, and I left with Peter Rabbit.
Did there come to a point you saw him again?
Yes.
What happened?
Later on that night, he came to the projects looking for me, and he didn't see me, so I was on Lafayette. And he came down Lafayette, and he saw me, and he shot at me, and I shot back at him.
Did you get hit?
Yes, I did.
Where did you get hit?
In my left arm.
Did he get hit?
No, he didn't.
After you got shot in the arm, what did you do?
I ran.
Did you call the police?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
Because that was something that you didn't do.
Did you go to the hospital?
Yes, I did.
And what happened at the hospital? Were you treated?
No, I wasn't. No, I didn't get treated.
Why not?
Because I was angry and upset, and I didn't let the nurses see me. I went with my mom, but I left.
After you left, did there come a point where you met up with the people in the Cash Money Brothers?
Yes,
Where?
in the projects. In Traub's house, we spoke about me getting back at Nookie for shooting me.
Who was there?
Me, Traub, Boo, Dieso, Hastings, World. There was a lot of us there.
How about Peter Rabbit? Was he there?
Yes, he was.
How about eBay?
Yes, he was.
What happened after you had the conversation about getting back at Nookie for shooting you?
We went back to Grand Avenue.
Who is we?
Me, my cousin Reg, my friend Half, and my friend Big, and World, Boo, and Hastings.
Did you all go together or did you go separately?
No, we went separately.
Why?
Because too many of us go in the same direction to go try to get somebody back. It would bring, too much attention.
So who went with you?
Me, Reg, Half, and Big.
And you said earlier Reg is your cousin?
Yes, he is.
And who went with World?
Hastings and him, Hastings and Dieso. No, him, Hastings, and Boo.
Did you take a weapon with you?
Yes, I did.
Did everyone else take a weapon with them?
Yes,
And where did you go? What direction did you head?
we headed to Grand Avenue.
Did you arrive at Grand Avenue?
Yes, I did.
What happened when you got there?
I was looking for Rab and Nookie. So when I got there, I saw them and I fired at them.
So that's you, your cousin, and the other people you named?
Yes,
Did World and Boo and Stack arrive at the same time?
no,
What happened to them?
they never made it.
So when you got there and began firing, who were you firing at?
Rab and Nookie.
So they fired back at you?
Yes, they did.
What happened to you?
I got shot.
Where did you get shot?
In my stomach.
Did anybody else you were with get shot?
Yes,
Who got shot?
my cousin Reg.
Where did he get shot?
In his penis.
How about Rab or Nookie? Did they get shot?
No, they didn't.
So after you and your cousin got shot on Grand Avenue, what happened next? Did the ambulance come?
Yes, it did.
What happened?
The ambulance came and got us and they took to us St. Vincent's Hospital in Manhattan.
Did you stay there? Were you treated this time?
Yes, I was.
How badly were you injured?
Very bad.
While you were in the... How long did you end up staying in the hospital?
It was between 7 and 10 days.
During that time, were you visited by anybody in the CMB?
Yes, I was.
Who?
World, Boo, Porto, and Peter Rabbit.
And did any of them talk to you about what was going to be the response to your shooting?
Yes.
So what did they say?
Don't worry, we're going to get them.
Who was saying that?
They all was saying that.
So when you ultimately got out of the hospital, did you return to Lafayette Gardens?
Yes.
And what was on your mind?
Getting the guys back who shot me.
What did that mean?
Revenge. You know?
When you got back out to Lafayette Gardens, did you go back to selling drugs immediately?
No, I didn't.
What did you do?
I concentrated on trying to get revenge.
What sorts of things did you do to try to get revenge?
I went down to the Grand looking for them. I went to the priest and told the priest that Rab shot me.
All right. Well, let's start with going down to try to get them yourself. When you say try to get them, do you mean shoot them and kill them?
Yes.
And that's Rab and Nookie, the guy that shot you too?
Yes.
And was there any difference between your anger at Rab and your anger at Nookie?
Yes, there was.
What was the difference?
I think my anger at Rab was different because he hadn't anything to do with the fight between me and Nookie. It was basically between me and Nookie, and he got involved.
So the shootout between you and Nookie was appropriate because he was in a fight. But with Rab, he was stepping into it where he didn't belong?
Yeah.
Would you say that there was a code on the street?
Yes.
Things you can do and things you can't do?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
And in terms of stepping into something where it's not your beef, is that something that is looked upon badly?
Yeah. You mind your business.
All right. So when you went into the precinct to talk about who shot you, can you tell us about that decision that you made?
Yeah. I went in the precinct to tell that I was shot.
What happened?
I asked to speak to somebody about one of the guards about the shooting, and I told that I was shot in my stomach.
When you say the precinct, you told us earlier where the precinct was in relationship from Lafayette Gardens, across the street from World's building?
Yes.
Is that where you went?
Yes.
And when you got there, did you tell them about who shot you?
Yes, I did.
What did you say?
I told them that I was shot in my arm on Saturday, and I was shot in my stomach on Sunday.
And that was the truth?
Yes, it was.
Did you tell them about you going with the gun trying to shoot at Nookie and Rab that caused you to get shot?
Yes, I did.
How about Nookie's involvement? Did you talk about his involvement?
I spoke about the fight. I spoke about me getting shot in the arm, and I just spoke about me getting shot in the stomach. So, yes, I did.
Were you honest about Rab's involvement in the shooting?
No, I wasn't.
How were you not honest?
I wasn't honest because I told that Rab had shot me, and I never seen him shot me. I had never seen him shoot me.
Had you seen him shoot at you, just not shoot you directly?
Yes.
And did you tell any other lies about Rab that day?
Yes, I did.
What did you say?
I told that he had given Fonzo the gun to shoot Wilbert.
And that's the shooting that you witnessed that you talked about earlier?
Yes, it is.
And you hadn't seen him give the gun to Fonzo to shoot Wilbert?
No, I didn't.
But you told that the police?
Yes, I did.
Anything else that you told them at that point that wasn't true?
Yes, I did.
What was that?
I told them Rab had murdered at Zach.
Who was that?
He was a customer in the community. He was also a hustler, and he had got murdered.
Did you know? Had you been there?
No, I wasn't.
Had you learned whether or not that happened?
Yes, I did.
So what did you hear?
I heard that Rab had murdered him.
But you did not see it?
No, I didn't.
But nevertheless, you told that to the police?
Yes, I did.
Now, did there come a point after that that something happened to Rab?
Yes, it did.
What happened?
He was arrested.
And what was he arrested for?
He was arrested for the attempted murder on my life, as well as the murder of Zach's life.
Did you participate in the trial, or did you meet with prosecutors in that case?
No, I did not.
Did you do anything else to help Rab in his case?
Yes, I did.
What happened?
I spoke to his attorney and told his attorney the truth. I told his attorneys that he never shot me, and I never witnessed him shoot Zach.
Did you do anything with the attorney?
Yes, I did.
What was that?
I signed an affidavit.
That said what?
That said he didn't shoot me, and I didn't witness him shoot Zach.
Around the same time, just to back up for a moment. When you went into the precinct, you told us what you said. Did you say anything about Fonzo and his whereabouts?
Oh yes, I did.
What was that?
I told him that Fonzo was hiding and that Fonzo was in the projects.
Did the police find him after you told them that?
Yes, they did.
So even though you went back and corrected this lie with Rab's attorney, did anything about your reputation change in Lafayette Gardens?
Yes.
What was that?
It changed drastically. Everyone knew me as a guy who grew up in the community. They knew me as a wild guy. But the moment I did that, everything changed. Everyone treated me differently. Everyone considered me a snitch.
What did you do understand that to mean, a snitch?
Someone who told on his comrade. Someone who told on his friend.
Did anything ever happen to you? Did anyone ever try to do anything to you as a result of that? Other than your reputation changing? Physically harm you?
No.
Did you know a person by the name of Nervous?
Yes, I did.
Who was that?
He was a CMB worker.
After you told about Rab and what happened, did you go back to selling in Lafayette Gardens?
Yes, I did.
How did that happen with this reputation?
I stayed away. I went to New Rochelle, New York, and I came back. My friends was in jail.
Well, let me back up for a moment. When you say you went back to selling in Lafayette Gardens, did you sell for World?
Not after I was shot.
So when you say that you sold in Lafayette Gardens, who did you sell for then?
For Wise.
When did that happen?
1999.
Okay, so let's keep it to right. After you got shot, in the immediate aftermath, 92/93, did you end up going back to sell for World or Wise?
No, I didn't.
I'm going to direct your attention to December of 1992. Were you still living in Lafayette Gardens?
Yes, I was.
Did you know a person named Troy?
Yes, I did.
Did you call him by any other name?
Yes. We called him Crazy Troy, or 730.
730?
Yes.
Do you know why you called him 730?
Yeah. It was just a nickname. It was something that we called him. We called him Crazy.
Do you know who Troy was in relationship to the drug selling in Lafayette Gardens?
Yeah, that was JR's man. That was Junior Hamilton's friend.
Who was Junior Hamilton?
The Hamiltons? He was an older guy. He was in the area that, he was, he looked up. We looked it up to him.
When you said the P's, what did you mean the P's?
That's the project.
Lafayette Gardens?
Yes, it is.
So what happened to... Do you know if anything happened to Crazy Troy around that time?
Yes.
What happened?
He was killed.
Where were you?
I was in my mother's house.
What happened that day?
Oh.
From your perspective?
A perspective of it was that Troy had a fight.
Well, what did you see? I guess I should ask.
I only heard shots and saw people running through the projects.
And did there come a point later when you spoke with Wise about that?
Yes, I did.
When that was that you spoke with Wise about it?
1993. We was in Troy, New York.
Around that time, did Wise tell you anything he knew about the death of Crazy Troy?
Yes, he did.
What was that?
He told me that Troy had a fight with Sean, and that after the fight, Troy started making threatening gestures and that eBay shot her.
Did that have any effect on eBay's reputation?
Yes, it did.
What was that?
It boosted his reputation.
Now, I want to move to 1993. Did there come a point that you learned that World's home had been raided?
Yes.
So what does that mean?
It means, like, when the police kick in your door, they run in your house.
At that point, were you working for him or close to people in the CMB?
No, I wasn't.
Do you know if anyone who was arrested around that time?
Yes.
Who?
Him. Dezo and his brother Wise.
After they were arrested, what happened to them?
They were sent to jail.
Around the same time, was anybody else from the Cash Money Brothers sent to jail?
Yes.
Who?
Jimbo, Peter Rabbit, Boo, and Hastings.
So with all of the members of the Cash Money Brothers in jail, did that affect your ability to be able to sell in Lafayette Gardens?
Yes, it did.
How?
It allowed me to.
Was there anybody else that was selling around that time?
Yes, there was.
Who?
Cock and Squeeze.
Cock and Squeeze? Is that a group?
Yes.
Did they go by any other name?
Yeah, Deuces.
Who was running that group?
Highness.
Who was Highness?
That's World's and Wise's brother.